What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Louisville Coyotes MyLeague here on NBA 2K21 on Current Gen. Guys, I have some sad news today, but first let's get into the game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers are a team that we figure we might be able to be competitive with, as they don't have the greatest team, but they did add Kyle Lowry. They have Damian Lee, Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Love, and Hassan Whiteside. Darius Garland will be coming off the bench with Larry Nance, Nerlens Noel, Dylan Windler, Admiral Schofield. And Colin Sexton is injured, so we will not have to go against him today. Let's see if we can get a dub against this Cavs team as Thorpe loses the tip-off, and Lowry will start with it as he comes up and is greeted by Cotton, and it will get right by him for an easy lay-in that has to toilet bowl a little bit just to go in. So the Cavs take that 2-0 lead. Here's the pass outside to Fields, and Fields off back iron, no good, but Thorpe with a very nice grab and put back on the offensive board. Here's Whiteside passing it in. Michael Porter Jr., look at this, as he gets right by Wesley for an easy lay-in himself, making it 6-2 in favor of the Cavs. It's 6-4 later on. Fields with a nice pass ahead to Cotton, who passes it back out to Thorpe. Now back around the horn to Fields, and he misses the long shot. But Wesley with a nice offensive board and putback, tying it up at 6. Later on, it's 10-8. Here's Lowry. And Lowry going to stop and pop from just above that three-point charity stripe, or the free throw charity stripe, excuse me. And now here comes the Cavs again, up 4 points. And Porter Jr. takes the contact. No foul called, but he does get the 2. And it's timeout Coyotes. 6-point lead in favor of the Cavaliers. Here's the pass over to Mitchell inside to Terrell, and Terrell gets the buckets. 18-12 is the lead for the Cavs. Here's the pass out to Garland. Garland going to try and drive inside. Easy lay-in for Garland as well, as it's 20-12 in favor of the Cavaliers. First quarter coming down to the wire here. It's Goodwin. Goodwin passes it into Mitchell, and Mitchell will get the easy bucket. 22-16 is the score. Now under 50 seconds to go first quarter. Garland's going to pass it out to Porter Jr., and Porter Jr. will get it to Osman for the bomb, and he will get it to go. 27-16 in favor of Cleveland. Here's Porter Jr. coming in transition. He gets right by everybody. Easy off the backboard bucket. 29-16 is the score now. Here's Garland, and Garland off the glass. 31-16 coming near the end of the first quarter as the Cavs embarrassing the Coyotes here in Louisville as the long shot comes off back iron, no good, and that is how the first quarter comes to a close. It's 31-16. Starting off the second quarter here, here's the big shot. Osman again. He's making some big ones. That one a long 2, however. Makes it 33-18. Here's Nerlens Noel. Noel inside to Osman, and Osman is going to get the easy bucket, making it 35-18. Here's Garland, and Garland going to pass this one over to Porter Jr. It is good for 2. 37-18. Here's the pass up to Woods. Woods has a clear lane. He passes it over to Mitchell, and very good ball movement. We'll get another bucket for Louisville as they try to keep pace here with this Cavs offense. A chance to perhaps gain a little bit. Here's Barber inside. Nice moves by Barber as he gets around his man to get a bucket. And timeout Cavaliers as they've had enough. A little early, I'd say, on that one, as Louisville really posed no threat at that time. Here's Whiteside with a little turnaround jumper. It's good. 39-22, Hassan Whiteside helping his team. 6 minutes to play. Here's Cotton passing it over to Oliver. Oliver gets it over to Thorpe. And back out to Oliver for the 3-ball, and it is good. Louisville needs to start hitting more of those perimeter jump shots. Here's Thorpe driving. He gets it inside to Cotton, and Cotton will get the points. It's just a 12-point game now as Louisville has made this one a game. Here's Wesley out to Cotton. Cotton steps back, tries the 3, no good. Rebound, and over to Thorpe. He will get the bucket with the height advantage, making it a 10-point game with 4:14 to go. Now it is a 13-point game after a Cleveland 3. Now it's 3:47 to go in the half, and Fields will match that 3. Still a 10-point game here. Now 2:39 to play. It's a 14-point game, and Osman makes it a 16-point game with that shot from the charity stripe. 52-34 is the score with under 2 minutes to play. Fields trying to get around the defense, and Fields stopped, so he gets it out to Thorpe, over to Terrell. Terrell for the 3-ball, and it falls. 52-37 is the score. Now it's 3 points worse at 55-37, and a nice drive by Garland as he gets some more on the board. A 20-point lead for Cleveland. Under a minute to play. Oliver for 3. That comes off iron. Here's Law with the rebound over to Sankovic. Oliver back out to Terrell, and that one is wet from 3. Making it 59-40. A 19-point game in this first half. Now a 21-point game. Coyotes looking for a shot here. Law trying to drive a little bit. Nowhere for him to go. He gets it to Terrell, and that's off back iron. No good. That's how the first half comes to a close. A 21-point lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers on the road in Louisville. 61-40. It hasn't been great offense. Here's the Louisville Coyotes to start with it in the second half. Cotton going to try to penetrate, then back down a little bit here. He's going to go to Oliver. Oliver with possibly a perimeter shot. That goes to Cotton. Inside to Wesley. Wesley going to get it over to Thorpe. Outside to Fields, and then back over to Oliver for the shot. It's no good. Cavaliers get the rebound, and that is just how the day has gone so far for Louisville as the Cleveland Cavaliers continue to rout this Louisville team. 65-40 is the score now with under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. There's still plenty of time, and the Cavaliers have just really taken it to these poor little puppy dogs. There's a big 3-ball, though. If Louisville can get a few of those hit in a row, they can get right back into this game, but they've really got to start playing some defense as well, as Lowry with some beautiful moves to get the little jumper there. 73-45 is the score with 7:05 to go. Woods from the outside for 3. There we go. If the Coyotes can start hitting those, they can start putting something together. It's a 23-point lead, though, for the Cavaliers. Barber gets that one, then back out to Cotton for 3. Another one is good. But again, Louisville just not playing the defense tonight. That has been the big issue. Barber now. Barber with the pass outside to Woods for 3. It's good. And the Coyotes are within 16 once again, as it had gotten as bad as 25 points. Here's a miss, and then Noel back out to Porter Jr. for the long ball, and that one will rattle and go down to get a 20-point lead back on the board for Cleveland. Now it's at 19, and Oliver going to look outside for Fields, back out to Terrell. And Terrell going to get right around the defense, go up for 2 off the backboard. That one's good. 17-point lead for Cleveland. As we start this fourth quarter now, 92-71. Make it 92-73. Again, a 19-point lead in favor of the Cavs. Here's Oliver with 8:10 to play. He gets this out to Terrell for another 3-ball. It's good. 96-78. Now 98-78. Here's the pass over to Terrell. Terrell inside to Law. And Law will get the 80th point on the board for the little Coyote puppy dogs. Then an easy drive for Lowry. He makes it 102-80 with under 6 minutes to play. Now at 5 minutes to play, it's 102-84. Cleveland on top. And Lowry with another dagger, making it 105. Coyotes take a timeout, but there's just not a lot that they can do in this thing. Down by as many points as they are. Here's the pass inside from Cotton. Law with a nice job off the assist from Cotton. Louisville actually hasn't shot all that much worse than Cleveland, though. Only 3% worse. Here's Cotton from the outside. That one is good. Beautiful shot. Makes it 109-95. Cotton here as the Coyotes trying to get themselves back in it. He nails another big 3. but still, it's a 13-point lead in favor of the Cavs. Look at this, though. Wesley with the inside play. An 11-point lead for the Cavs. It's hard to erase an 11-point lead in a minute and 41 seconds. But you know the Coyotes are going to try. That big shot doesn't go, however. And it is an 8-point lead. Make it a 10-point lead with the stop and pop from Kyle Lowry. And with one final opportunity for the Coyotes to put some points up, it's Cotton from deep, and that one will rim out. And it is a 115-105 win for the Cleveland Cavaliers in Louisville, Kentucky, over our home Louisville Coyotes. Now, I don't want to say that I haven't enjoyed this series, because I have enjoyed playing the games for this series. I've enjoyed seeing what Jacob Cotton can do as he scores 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists with 2 steals. The problem is I need to think of this more as a business, and unfortunately, most of the people on this channel, due to the community posts that I have been putting, the polls that I have been putting up, most people have come to this channel for Madden and MLB The Show. And unfortunately, that seems to be all that does well on this channel at this point. So going forward, this channel is only going to be a Madden and MLB The Show franchise-related channel. So that is what we're going to do here. Unfortunately, this is the last you will see of the Louisville Coyotes on this channel. Now, that doesn't mean you can't see 2K21 content from me or 2K content from me in the future. It just will not be on this particular YouTube channel. So what we're going to do is, my link to my Twitch has been in every description of every video for the last 2 months. Make sure you guys go over there. Make sure you're following me on Twitch. I will definitely be doing some 2K over there. I already have started a My Career Twitch stream series, and I will likely start a Twitch rebuild on NBA 2K21 with either a real team or a expansion team. We'll see. But here is a little bit of game from Zach LaVine as he gets the big dunk, making it 104-100 as we're trying to take down the Bulls here with these Louisville Coyotes. Now it's 106-100 and 106-102 with under a minute to play. Oliver almost loses it. Cotton gets it, and he gets inside with the bucket. 106-104 is the score, but this big shot right there, the 3 ball, a little bit of a dagger as it's a 5-point game. But later on, a 7-point game, not a lot of time left, and Goodwin tries this impossible 3 that he gets to go down to make it a 4-point game, but there's just no shot for the Coyotes at this point. All it is an inbound, and the game is over as White takes that inbound. So yeah, as I was explaining before, it's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's that it just doesn't do well on this channel. The numbers aren't as good. So if I can do better numbers with this being a business, with just putting up Tigers and Rams, then that's what I'm going to do. So from this point forward, you're going to get 3 Tigers videos, 3 Rams videos every week, still 6 videos a week. It's just going to be the series that you guys respond to. That's how it's going to work. I do have a second channel. The link to that channel is in the description box below as well if you guys want to see more NCAA content from me. Obviously, the number 3 voted thing outside of MLB and Madden was NCAA stuff, so I will be probably starting NCAA football dynasties and NCAA basketball dynasties over on the second channel. That one is called Extra FG. I had originally thought I was going to put PGA and maybe some NHL up there. I still might do things like that. They probably just might even be on a third channel and maybe far into the future. I have been streaming a PGA on Twitch as well, and I have been streaming Super Mega Baseball on Twitch as well. So if those are things you want to see, make sure you definitely follow me on Twitch, and make sure you subscribe to the second channel if you are one of the 43% of people in that poll that said you would watch anything from me. If that is the case, then there will be plenty of content and plenty of other areas for you guys to check out. I definitely appreciate all the support you guys that did enjoy this series have shown, all the good comments, all the people that were looking for series like this. I may still do something like this on Twitch where I start with all rookies and have you guys maybe make draft prospects. That would definitely be something I would be into doing. Obviously, a lot of you did respond to making draft prospects in this series, and I appreciate your enthusiasm for that. I actually went through the trouble of creating all of those guys, and now it's pretty much going to be all for naught. I do want to get to NBA 2K21 on next gen instead of current gen. I enjoy that game even more than this one, and I hope that you guys would really, really want to see that. So if that is something that you are interested in, make sure you find me in those other outlets. And if it's not something you're interested in, well, Madden and MLB should be something you're interested in. It's something over 70% of you guys are interested in. So I appreciate the support on that, and that's what we're going to be moving forward with on this channel, so as not to disappoint the major fan base that is sitting here on this channel watching videos and commenting on polls on a day-to-day basis as immediately as possible. I definitely appreciate that. You guys are what is helping fuel this channel to almost 5,000 subscribers, and as I'm making a push to try to get us to 5K by the end of the year, I have to do the things that are going to be smart in getting me there. And if you guys can definitely help, make sure you try to share every video, show all of your friends. Any amount of help that you guys can provide to me is always greatly appreciated in trying to make this channel grow. You guys are awesome. We have one of the best communities on YouTube, period. The FG fam is strong, and if you want to be a bigger part of it, make sure you join the Discord. That link is also in the description. Make sure you check out the person who is editing this series the entire time, my dude Husky Nation TV. His link is in the description below as well. Love you all, and I'll see you next time.
Somehow